The only loser all women want to sleep with. What's good with y'all, man? Listen up, bro. So this is how you become the guy. Hey, women look at you. They already designate you in the category of he could get these guts. Okay. And this guy don't got to be the biggest baller. He don't got to be the biggest winner. But it's something about him that he does to them that makes them view him this way. And what they try to do, women end up screwing themselves over with this kind of guy because they try to categorize him this way. He stays there for a period of time. And then naturally, all of a sudden, they fall in love. And at that point, guys, it's too late for them. Okay, but that's why we ain't saving them anyway. Listen up, guys. This is how you become this man. Okay, this is how you can be this man, right? So first things first, fellas, this guy, when I say loser, okay, I mean in the grand scheme of who you trying to be as a man. When you compare him to who you see yourself as in 10 years, when you've worked hard and you've put in all this effort and you accomplishing all this success and you attracting all these things in your life. We talk about that, right? Being the best version of yourself. That's not him. Because guess what? He ain't trying to be that guy. You know what I'm saying? He don't care. He ain't concerned with that. The only thing he is concerned with is DDO. Y'all know that's the motto, right? Indefinitely dropping dick off. For the people that don't understand what that stands for, dropping dick off. Okay. When women see this man, they see potential. He can fulfill and satisfy my needs and desires in the bedroom. And that's it. Okay, that's it. That's typically what women try to designate certain men as when they see that, oh, he ain't shit. He a bad guy. Okay, he a bad boy. Right? And women is like, oh, no, there's no way I could fall in love with him. There's no way I could see him as potential husband material or potential boyfriend material. I don't want to replicate him. All this stuff goes through their mind, but they cannot help the fact that they're attracted to that man. Okay, that's one thing that you got to understand about women. Some of them can actually put two and two together and be like, no, this guy in the grand scheme of things would not be good for me. But right now, I want that tip. I want that Johnson inside. So they will confuse, lie, and trick themselves into thinking that it's okay to partake in his Johnson. Okay, and this guy ain't playing games with it either. He knows what he's capable of. Okay, he knows the destruction, doing damage to the merch too. Linking description. He knows that this is what women designate him as, and he's okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Some of the things I've learned, right, as far as some OGs, even my older brother is like, bruh, when it comes to you piping women down, a lot of them will do a lot of things for you. These be the guys, and I'm not calling my brother anything like that or anybody out here that's been in this situation. Okay, let's say you locked up in a penitentiary, you get out. Those guys, when they get out, they have a determination that's different from any other kind of dude. They have they locked in. They locked in like this bird chirping over here. This is eagle though. Anyways, I digress. They locked in on, I got to do what I can, okay, to have a roof over my head. Slinging Johnson, right? Healing dick energy type stuff, HDE, that's me. They push that out there. And women is like, okay, that's fine. Okay, you can stay with me for a night or two. They get to piping them down, okay? They get lost in the sauce. Women get lost in the sauce, okay? This is the quote-unquote guy that's not, it's not the kind of guy that you typically want to be. But if you in a position, I'm going to tell you what the other quote-unquote this guy could be too. This is the guy that has a lot of time on his hands, okay? Because something you're going to discover about trying to be the best version of yourself is you don't have a lot of time to deal with women, right? So you're not going to be the guy that's out here approaching 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 women a night. You know what I'm saying? If you step out, the guy that's able to do that, he's going to have the ability to smash more women because he is shooting way more. His efficiency, his accuracy is trash. Okay, his field goal percentage, absolute ass. But he is pulling up jumpers nonstop. He don't care where she at. He trying to find something. Okay, that's typically the guy that's going to be out here. Like one of them lands, you make one of your shots, and she's like, okay, well, at least I'm just going to designate him here. Come to find out you got that HDE on you, that healing dick energy. You start thrashing that thing, man, she get attached. Where women screw up, they think that, oh, I can just take this meat. I can take all this Johnson to the face, all these Johnsons to the face, and I'll be cool as long as I separate my feelings and get it under. They can't control their feelings in general anyway, right? They can't control their feelings in general anyway. So what's the use of telling yourself that, ladies? Plus, you formed a soul tie with this man. So you already know it's only a matter of time until they fall in love. And then they wonder why it be a guy on their couch that they can't get rid of because they don't want to leave him. They like, I want to make sure I keep this expedited shipping and handling services with his Johnson at my crib. Because if she unleashes him to the world, he'll find another chick that's going to be like, oh, I need this man to satisfy these needs and desires in the bedroom. And he'll do that for them too. She knows that he's capable of doing that. He'll find his way through it. He'll find his way to some guts, and those guts are going to get attached eventually. He already know. That's why he's okay with doing that stuff, right? I digress. She don't want to be without him though. They get attached, bro. They get attached to the point they can't be without him. And that's what always ends up happening. They get confused in their feelings because the Johnson be too good. She like, you know what? I didn't even have Amazon Prime, but this man is coming with this next day, 2-day delivery, and he just dropping dick off, right? And the package don't even got to be wrapped up, baby. Like coming through with it. Expedited shipping and handling Johnson on your forehead, like bacon grease all over her forehead. And she is cool with that. You being this kind of guy is going to put you in a field where she only designates you as that kind of guy. Okay, most men are cool with that. Some guys out here, oh, I really want her to see me as potential boyfriend. I understand maybe you caught feelings, brother, but you being this kind of guy means that you have the time for a female, but you don't display leadership. You don't display the ability to succeed, or at least the willingness to try to, right? Because you're not aiming to be the best version of yourself. So she can't see you as anything but some Johnson. You know what I mean? A lot of guys really want this situation, bro. Most of the time, you just got to be the guy willing to put in the effort as far as approaching a bunch of women, putting up a bunch of jumpers, you jacking them things up, and one of them hits, one of them lands, and you just going to be in the guts. As soon as you get in there, just make sure you going all the way out of control on her. All you got to do is make sure you really thrashing it. Okay, make sure you're doing damage. And then all of a sudden, you're going to notice a shift. She used to see you this way, and now she sees you this way. But she still can't put you in a category of husband. These be the women that sit here and talk about how men ain't ish and how all men do this and all men are cheaters. But these be the guys that they allow in their guts. Because they can't see Billy, Bob, and Joe over here that's really working hard on himself. This is the one guy, the one loser that's going to crash all these chicks. This the one guy, the one loser that gets inside the guts and she don't want him to leave. Now she's trapped, right? This is how you become this kind of guy. You're either the guy that has a lot of time on his hands, so you can emotionally attach to them. See, that'll be the other part. Most of the time, they just want your Johnson. But the other thing is they want to emotionally connect with you, right? All women do. So it's only a matter of time till that happens. And because he has the amount of time, he can do that. He can sit here and talk to you on the phone all day. He ain't doing nothing. He's not doing shit. So he can sit here up all night, cuddled up and just every single day, every night, chilling and Johnson. That's what it's going to be. He has the time for that. So she gets caught up in that because a man of quality, a man of standards, he might be able to do that once or twice a week, but that's it. That's it. And women got to understand that, man. If you are a successful man, if they're desiring a true leader, a true man, he don't have the time to always be laid up, not to always be inside some guts. Even though we do want to be in the guts all the time, you can't, bro, because what's stopping you from succeeding will be those guts. What's stopping you from being a loser is giving up too much of your time to women, chasing women, right? Just for that simple fact. And or you ain't even trying, G. You're not even trying, bro. Come on now. Those are the guys, man. So you have a choice, bro. And here's the deal, guys. I don't want you to be this kind of guy. I'm just letting you know this is the kind of guy, okay? And the guys that are successful, if a chick has cheated on you or a chick has stepped out on you, for the men that are out here really busting your ass, for the men that don't have the time, that's why. That's why. It's because either you wasn't giving her what she needed in the bed or the time. Those are the only two situations where a successful man gets cheated on. In my humble opinion, right? In my opinion, those are the only two times where a super successful man or a man with all this quality and potential that he's really trying and busting his ass for, where he gets cheated on, where she steps out on him. And typically that guy is a loser compared to you. Compared to a guy that's really out here grinding, he'll be a loser. And you'll see him and you'll be like, what? This is the guy, right? I've had conversations with guys like, bro, he wasn't even anything close to me. It's something else, bro. It's only one or two things. It's the emotional connection, right? Let's say you still drop a dick off, though, when you get it, but maybe it's not enough, right? Maybe she needs it more times than, you know, you can give her during the week or so. Maybe she's an nympho. You don't know. Super free. But you got it with her like that, right? But she might need it more, right? And you don't got the time to give her more. There you go. That's where the loser inserts himself, drops dick off, and attaches emotionally to her. And then she wondering why she's stuck. No, don't wonder why, bitch. You out here trying to mess with dudes that ain't got nothing going on. And they know it. They know it. That's why they designate him in that category in the beginning, but they lose themselves to him eventually. These be the men that they try not to pair bond with, end up doing it, get done wrong because he really just ain't ish, and have a negative view on men. Or if she had a good man and cheated on him with this guy, she'll get attached and realize that, oh, he has this, but he doesn't have this. You being a successful man, you have this. Hopefully you drop a dig off too, but if you don't got that, and then there's an emotional disparity there, they're going to try to fulfill it. They're looking for a Superman, but every man ain't capable of just having everything on the list all the time. It's not going to work like that. Women need to understand they standards that they putting on men and how unreasonable they are, especially when they ain't, they're not nearly the same. But I digress, fellas. We all know that. If you stuck around this far, fellas, we not saving them. Because we not saving these hoes. Because we really not saving them, bro. G shit. Y'all be easy.